Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go and turn on the bell. Thank you so much. So the last update about this is Faith. Sonakshi threatens to take her life because of the accusations that was laid against her. And Prithvi suggested to everyone that they should go to the city hospital and confirm if Karan is truly the father of Sonakshi's baby. And some of the family members goes to the hospital. Let's continue from there. Prithvi goes to Rajat's uncle along with them all. He replies that it is done, so they will be able to get the report of Sonakshi. Prithvi explains that it is really amazing. Janki asks Samir what does he think would happen. Samir explains that he doesn't know what to think, but he knows that Karan cannot be the father of the child. They both look at Shriti, and Shriti asks that what is the reason. Samir says that Shriti is always correct, but Shriti replies that she is not that great because she thought that Rajat's uncle was hiding something from his past, but it turns out that Sonakshi is the one hiding the truth. She is really worried, so doesn't have any answer to these questions. Janki wonders if Sonakshi is trying to hide the truth, as this might spoil the life of Prita. Shriti says that they should go downstairs to find out and listen to the truth. They all leave the room. Mahesh walks into the hall with them. Karan, immediately standing, questions that who is the father of the child. Rajat, coming from behind, screams that he is the father of the child, holding him by his neck. Karan also yells at him, saying that all are lying, but then asks Mahesh Lutra. Raki is also worried, so she questions him to speak the truth, proving that Karan is not the father of the child. Prithvi, coming from behind, says that Karan is indeed the father of the child. Everyone gets stunned hearing this news from Prithvi. Karan refuses it all, saying that they are lying. Rajat asks how can he lie, but Karan says that they are all lying because he is not the father of Sonakshi's daughter. Sonakshi is just his friend and nothing more. Karan says that he was wrong to judge Rajat, otherwise he would not have stood here. Rajat explains that he has never seen a friend like Karan, that when Sonakshi got hurt, he cared like there is a relationship between them. Karan shouted, saying that he is just a friend. Rajat replies that he got stuck while coming to marry Sonakshi because they brought the report, which they refused to accept. And now, even when they have found out the truth from the hospital, Karan is still refusing. Rajat says that his entire life has been ruined, including his past, present, and the future. Karan asks why is he crying? Because it is his life on the line, so he needs to prove it. Karan, going to Prita, asks if she trusts him because he cannot do anything of the sort. Karan, going to Sonakshi, asks her to reveal the truth to everyone. Kritika and Samir also forced Sonakshi to speak the truth. Karan shouted at Sonakshi to speak the truth, and Sonakshi says that she lied about what happened, and if anyone else had asked her, then she would never have spoken the truth. But she is only saying it because Karan is asking her, and he wants to know who is the father of the child, and it is really Karan who is the father of her child, and everyone is shocked to hear this. Shriti goes to Prita to console her, and Karan asks Sonakshi to be careful because everyone is standing. Sonakshi replies that this is why she remains silent, because Karan is now married and he has a happy life with Prita. She thought that it was the past and so nothing wrong would happen to his image, so she started to think that Prita is her sister. Sonakshi says that Karan is her best friend, while on the other hand, Prita is also her best friend, and she did not want anything to happen to him because it will ruin his married life. She tried her best not to let anything happen to Karan, and she tried to stop them all from going to the hospital, but they all went, including her own father, even when she desired that nothing would happen. Sonakshi goes to Prita trying to apologize for what happened, but Karan pulls Sonakshi back, saying that nothing of sort happened. Sonakshi says that something happened. She explains that it happened on the prom night when they all had too much to drink, so much that they did not understand what was happening. Sonakshi explains that when they went back from the party, Karan came to drop her off to the room because she was not even able to walk properly, and so Karan cannot recall all that happened because he was drunk too, but he remembers where he woke up from. Sonakshi explains that after some times, she got to know that she was pregnant, and she even came to meet Karan at the hotel because she got to know that he was traveling, and she came in the morning while Karan was with another girl, so she rang the doorbell, and she recalls that she asked the girl to leave because she is now in the relationship with Karan and she is about to become the mother of his child. Sonakshi says that after some times, she got to know that the girl lied to her, but until then it got really late. Even her father asked her to tell her the name of the father, which she could not reveal, but she got to know that Karan is going to be married. However, she decided that she will give birth to her baby. Sonakshi's cousin explains that even her father could not change her decision, so she came to her mother where she was about to give birth to the child. Sonakshi explains that the due date came and she went to the operation theater where she gave birth, but then her father came to inform her that the child died. Sonakshi's cousin explains that Sonakshi was really different, but it all changed, and so it was when her father decided to send her to London for the post-graduation. Sonakshi replies that she was not even able to forget the pain while being in London, which is when she decided that she would never let anything wrong happen in her life. Sonakshi says that she tells herself that she will make sure that everything that had happened in her past will remain in the past. Karan is shocked to hear all this. Raki and Grandma were also crying, wondering what has happened. Sonakshi says that she thought that she would let the past remain in the past and she will not force it to come to her present life. Then, after so long, she came to Mumbai. The car that drove her belongs to Rajat, and her father then arranged a marriage with Rajat. So she thought of inviting all her friends, but she did not know that if they would all come to her wedding, then it would mean that she is inviting her past into her present. Sonakshi says that she knows that Karan had no fault in anything, and so Sonakshi goes to Preeta and apologizes to her, assuring her that she did not have any fault. Raja says that he has never seen such a liar in his life, and he doesn't know if the story that Sonakshi has just revealed is the truth. Karan shouted at Rajat, warning that he should remain quiet. Raja says that he had had enough of it, and he is glad that he was safe from marrying this girl. He is leaving her. Rajat's uncle also says that they are glad that Raja did not marry Sonakshi. Achala explains that she is going to advise Preeta to believe in other people, but not to the extent that it causes problems in her own life. She leaves saying that it is just an advice. Yashvardhan explains that he asked Sonakshi to reveal the name of the father, but Sonakshi refused to listen to him. And had he known that it was Karan who is the father of her child, then he would have gotten both Sonakshi and Karan married. Yashvardhan says that if he had gotten Karan and Sonakshi married, then they would have been saved from such humiliation. He walks up to the stairs, and Karan says that Preeta is really tensed. So Karan goes to Preeta and tries to reason with her, but Preeta shuns his hand, saying that they should leave for Mumbai. She orders Shriti to place their bags in the car. As they are packed, Preeta leaves the hall. Sarla wakes up in her room mentioning the name of Preeta. She is really tensed, wondering what has happened, so she goes out. She is shocked to see that the door is open, and she closes it. She sees that the lamp in the temple is not burning, so she tries to light it, but she is not able to light the lamp. Sarla is worried that what might be the reason that she is not able to light the lamp. She realizes that something might be wrong with Preeta. Girish opens the door and welcomes Karan along with everyone. He says that he has prepared delicious food for them all. Preeta hurriedly walks up to her room, and seeing that Karan is tensed, so he also walks after her. Raki says to Grandma that she cannot understand how Preeta would handle it all as she is pregnant. Karina says that she cannot understand why they all went to the wedding of Sonakshi, as she has created a scene in front of them. Mahesh advised Raki to go and talk with Preeta. Grandma stops them, saying that it is a matter between husband and wife, so they should sort it out by themselves. Kritika agrees with Grandma, explaining that they were really happy with the news, but now they were really sad, and she fears that what sort of problems their family is going to suffer. Prithvi says, do they think that God would have hidden the truth from them? They all get tensed, and Prithvi says that he is just taking the side of his brother-in-law because Karan is his family. Samir asks Girish to bring water for everyone. He explains that they should all worry for Preeta because she is pregnant and they need to take care of her. Raki says that she is really angry with Sonakshi and she wants to slap her. What was the need to go to her wedding as she has caused a storm in their family? What was the need to come into their lives after all what has happened in the past? Raki sits down crying while Samir tries to calm her down. Preeta enters the room. Karan also follows her. Preeta rushes into the bathroom without even talking to Karan. Karan is left standing there not knowing what he should do. Preeta, standing in front of the mirror, started crying. Karan recalls when Sonakshi revealed that he is the father of the child. Preeta, who is not able to control herself, sits down on the bench, wondering what has happened in her life. Karan is also not able to understand what he should do. Both of them were really stunned by the events that have come to their life in the past 24 hours. Grandma advised Raki that there's no need to be so broken, as she should remain strong. Raki explains that she knows what has happened in Sonakshi's wedding was wrong, and it can harm the relationship of Karan and Preeta. And she says that after so long, they were happy because Preeta announced that she was pregnant. But even then, because of Sonakshi's past, there might be problems in the life of Karan and Preeta, and she is worried that there might be problems in their lives. Karina tries to assure Raki that everything will be alright. Raki asks how will it be, asking if she has seen any way. She knows that Karina is just saying it to keep her calm, but it is not possible, and if she was the mother of Preeta, then she would have taken her daughter away from this house, as what is the need of her to stay in the house when her husband has cheated on her? Raki leaves crying, and Mahesh goes after her. Karina also asks Grandma to come with her and rest. Kritika also asks Prithvi to come, but Prithvi refused to come, saying that Kritika should go and rest as he needs to handle the US client, so he will be awake all night. Kritika says that Prithvi can even work from their room, but Prithvi explains that he doesn't want to ruin her sleep because there will be discussion all night as he has suffered a loss, so Kritika will be disturbed. Kritika agrees to leave, and Shelin is also happy. Prithvi, while walking in the hall, thinks that it is night and people tend to sleep, but now he only needs one thing, and it is to end the relationship between Karan and Preeta. He is only waiting for the time when the storm comes to ruin their lives. Karan is waiting and Preeta comes out of the bathroom. She picks up the blanket to leave, but Karan asks that what has happened, asking where she is going to. Preeta says that she is going to the guest room. Preeta receives a call from Sala, who asks if she is okay, and she knows that it is really late, but she was feeling worried. Sala says that she forgets that there is no need to worry for her as she is with Karan, who is always there to protect her, but she is her mother, so she tends to get worried. She calls her whenever she feels tensed. She asks if everything is alright. Then she says that she might be getting mad as she knows that Karan would always be with her and he will protect her. Sala says that she is mad because she slept without closing the door, and it is a blessing that the guard was there, otherwise the crooks would have entered the house. She is missing Shriti, as when she is present, then she is not worried, otherwise whenever she gets tensed, so she decided to call her. Sala asks that why is Preeta not saying anything. Preeta replies that it is because she is tired, so Sala suggested that Preeta should rest, as she might have gotten tired because of the function, and there is someone at the door which worries Sala. Preeta says that it will be Shriti and Janki, because they have also just arrived, so she should open the door. Sala ends the call advising Preeta to take care of herself while she would go and open the door. So the real truth is that Karan truly impregnated Sonakshi during their college days when they finished their prom party and they were drunk. They had something together and Sonakshi was pregnant, but by the time she was giving birth to the baby died. So which means that Sonakshi actually gave birth to a child for Karan. But unfortunately, according to Sonakshi, the baby has died. Because I know I will still get questions in the comment section asking if Karan is truly the father of whatever. So that's what I'm clarifying now. And I'm very sure that if it was Preeta who did something like this, then that big mouth woman called Karina would have called Preeta so many names. But she's keeping quiet now because it is Karan. Imagine. Anyways, thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye guys.